Sam LaPorta looks like a guy that I think a lot of people are going to love around here, Braylon Edwards. A lot of people are going to love him because he's got that workman-like mentality, Midwest guy, Iowa Hawkeye, grit, toughness, all that, and he plays football the way it's supposed to be played.
Dallas Clark, Bob Sanders, Sean Green, Matt Roth. These are some of the Iowa players that I know. These are some of them. Fred Russell, Freddie Boom Boom, who's from Romulus down the street. These are some. Brad Banks, quarterback on the worst loss I ever took in college at the Big House. Iowa players, it's something about them, man. They play together, they play strong, and you can count on them. You can depend on them. That's every Iowa player I've ever met. It's the same thing. So this is the type of guy you're getting in Sam LaPorta, and I don't have to tell you that. You can just watch his interviews. It comes through. It's true and true. We had Big E on the show, another Iowa guy, another loyal guy. What did Big E say about running into Sam LaPorta in the elevator and talking to him? Says he's a guy that you can believe that can be loyal, and he's a damn good football player. You asked that question, I'm ready to answer it.
Yeah, and the question is early, and by early I'm talking first month of the season here. Which rookie do you believe is going to contribute the quickest? Sam LaPorta, Jahmyr Gibbs, Jack Campbell, Brian Branch, Broderick Martin.
And the answer to that is Sam LaPorta. And I believe Sam LaPorta is going to be the biggest contributor. We'll see what happens in the year after year. I'll just stick with the question that you had. I think it's Sam LaPorta. And the reason why I think it's Sam LaPorta is because I think he's a tight end that's ready to play now. He's a tight end that's ready to be a tight end one. He's ready to fill in the shoes that another Iowa Hawkeye left last year in T.J. Hockenson. He's going to be better than T.J. Hockenson. He's a yards after catch guy. He's ready. And also, you don't have Jamison for the first 6 weeks of the season, so you got to find another guy to get the ball to. Sam LaPorta, he's going to be nice, man. I also think he's going to lead the Detroit Lions in touchdowns this year throughout the entirety of the season. I think it's going to be him. I think he's going to be a guy that makes the Pro Bowl this year in year one. I think he will be the guy that plays the best early and the guy that they depend on in terms of that rookie class. I think it's Sam LaPorta.
I think it's a pretty big point you make, and I don't necessarily disagree with you at all. In fact, I never quite thought of it like that. You think he's going to lead this team in touchdown catches this season?
I do.
That's how good he is in the red zone.
That's how good he is in the red zone,
Yeah.
and also his yards after catch. Like Sam LaPorta would be a guy that, anywhere from 40 in, I think he'll be dangerous in terms of to score a touchdown. Lions will use him. You saw a lot of that play action stuff, a lot of that belly pass stuff that they tried to do last year with Brock Wright, a little bit with T.J. Hockenson early on in the season. You saw that huge monstrous game that he had. I want to say at 189. I want to say it was against Seattle. They're going to play teams early in the season. They play the Seattle Seahawks. They play the Kansas City Chiefs. They're going to have to score points to beat both of those teams. The way you score points, sometimes you got to put the ball in the air. I see him as the guy that scores touchdowns. I see him as a red zone threat and a 40-yard fringe threat, which is 25 and in. I see him as the guy scoring touchdowns, and he gets a 6-week head start on Jamison Williams.